Okay, so here's a new project that I'm going to be working on. I'm trying to build like the perfect portable AI workstation setup. So here I have an existing 5090. It's an ROG Astral, so it's like one of the best of the best. Um, I it's actually been out of commission for a while now. It was out for repair because the GPU wasn't like soldered well into the card. So I finally have that back. This took like a month to get repaired, and then this took a long time to get too. So this one is a Minisforum mini PC. It's a X1 Pro AI series, and I'm not sure what this. Oh, the specs here is a AMD Ryzen AI 9 HX 370. So not Strix Halo, but I think like the highest end Ryzen AI chip before that. It has a Radeon 890M integrated GPU, and then 32 gigs of RAM and 1 TB storage. We'll see if we need to upgrade that, but for now I'll run that stock, and it has Windows 11 pre-installed, but probably gonna just wipe that and use my own. Um, then in order for me to be able to, so actually context. So the one special thing about this mini PC is that it has OcuLink, right? So I can connect this 5090 using OcuLink. So this is the cable directly to the mini PC, and hopefully it'll have better performance than and stability than Thunderbolt, in this case USB 4. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to use this thing here, which is the DEG1 OcuLink dock that Minisforum has too. So I got this and this as a bundle. So this was like at a special discount. I forgot how much it was. I think it was like less. It's like $80, and then this was very expensive. So, but yeah, this has been in the works for a while. That's why I've been using such a horrible laptop. But yeah, hopefully this will come to something. So going to unpack and see what it all looks like. So as it turns out, it was a box within a box. So this is what the box actually looks like. So we're gonna put our card here, and then an external power supply, like a regular power supply here. I have a small form factor that I can use. It's like 850 watts. So it should be able to power the 5090 just fine. And then I'm just going to connect the ATX power cable here. So I'm gonna open this and see what that looks like. Okay, so here's everything. Here's the box opened up. So what do we have? Well, we have some paperwork. Okay, and then we have, this looks like thumb screws. Cool. Then we also have, oh, we already have an OcuLink cable. I guess I didn't really need it, but I had an extra one just in case. And then like a mounting bracket. Okay. And then here's the dock itself. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought. I mean, I thought it would be a lot bigger, but yeah. Yeah, it's very light. I can hold it with one hand, but yeah, let's get the plastic out and then see what's okay. So here's the dock. So this is the size of my hand, so it's actually quite compact. Okay, so let's just see if we can get the card installed, and then yeah, we'll also unpack the mini PC and see what that all looks like. That I find cool is that there is like a slot for your PCIe bracket here, so you can just slot the card in and it doesn't hang off from the dock, so that's cool. So this is what the card looks like on the dock. It's ridiculously large. It doesn't feel stable yet, but I think once I get the power supply on and then use the bracket, oops, sorry. Once I use the bracket that comes with it, it should feel more stable. So here's the power supply that I'm using. So it's a, what is it? It's a Corsair SF850. Now, interesting thing about this is that it's small form factor and it has the ATX power cable just fine, right? But it also comes with this 600 watt PCIe power connector, which is what is required to plug into the 5090. But one thing I'm not used to seeing is that it only requires 2 of these cables, and I'm used to seeing 4. So I don't even know if this is going to actually work. It says 600 watts. I mean, the 5090 is a 600 watt card, and this says 600 watts. So we'll see what happens. One nice thing is that there are, since this is a small form factor power supply, there are screw holes that match up right at the perfect spot. So I just need to attach the thumb screws there. And then I think from there, there's like the bracket might like go in between to probably just to hold everything stable. So yeah, we'll find out. Okay, so I've installed the bracket now, and now I'm gonna have to put the card on top of this thing here. So there were screw holes on the one corner of the power supply. So then I'm just gonna put the card on, and it should be able to have the PCIe bracket on the card aligned with these screw holes, and then I'll put thumb screws on them to kind of support the card. And I've already plugged in the power supply here. I'll just need to plug in the 600 watt adapter. Oops, 600 watt adapter when I'm done. Cool, so this is what it looks like with it all like secured and tied down. Well, not, I mean, it's as secure as I can get since this is such a big and heavy card. I've zip tied, or not zip tied, but I've cable managed a little bit. So I think this is ready to go. It just needs a power cable to it, and then I just need to connect it to the computer. And I don't think there's any power cable. Oh, there is a power cable. Let's see here. Let me flip this over safely. Right there. So there's a power cable, or a power button. I don't know why my words. Okay, there's a power button there that we need to turn on, I think, before we even power on the mini PC. So let's take care of the mini PC now. Okay, so let's see if I can just rip that off. Rip that off. Then let's geez. It's not a good rip. There we go. Okay, now let's just unbox it a little bit. Okay, so far I really like the packaging. So this is like that cotton cloth paper type of material, and the mini PC is pretty light and flat, so I think I could just simply do this with one hand. And then you'll see that maybe there's ports back here. Yep, so you'll have that OcuLink port. That's what I'm looking for. So let's just undress this a little bit. And the power supply is actually built in. You can see, oops, you can see it right there. So it's not a barrel adapter or anything like that. It's like the PSU is built right in, which is what I really like for desk space. Then you'll see the Ryzen 9. Okay, so let me just get this set up. Yeah, here's the machine. So you'll have the power button, and then or actually I don't know what this is. That's something. And I'm not sure what this is either. So I don't know. We'll see. And this is a co-pilot button, I guess. There's USB 4, audio jack, USB ports, and just SD card reader. Then you'll have I guess a lock port. I don't know what that is. Is that another audio jack? Sorry. Maybe? I don't know. More USB, OcuLink, USB 4, DP, HDMI, and then 2.5 gig NICs. That is so cool. All right. And then this box here, you'll have an HDMI cable. Oops, my finger. And then power cable. So that's cool. No power brick. A stand. What else? You have a VESA mount. And then what is this? I think it's probably for the VESA mount too. Yeah. Or no, that's SSD heatsink and thermal pads. Okay, that's about it, really. So let's see. Let's just try to get this powered on. Okay, so it works. I turned on the dock. Sorry for the jank setup. I don't have much space, given like everything's so big and all. So I think that's the power. No, it's not the power. Maybe it is. No, I think this might be the power. Yeah, there we go. So then I should see something on the screen soon. Yep, that was quick and easy. Are we gonna get anything? Trying to make sure we get a good first test. Uh-oh. It says no HDMI signal. But I am plugged. So the thing is that the HDMI is plugged in directly to the mini PC, not the GPU. So I don't know if that makes a difference. So we'll see. But yeah, I really miss this GPU. Oh, there we go. It's posting into Windows. That's cool. All right. So key is if Windows sees the GPU, at least I know we're safe because this has been a struggle to run well, mainly because barely fits my case, and then it's so heavy that like just run into a lot of issues. But now I think I have it external. It's nice and secure. For sure it's connected. It's very quiet. So we'll wait a little bit for this thing to finish, and then we'll see if the card is detected. I'll just go through the setup process. So that's a good sign. We see that Microsoft has, or at least Windows has recognized another GPU here. Obviously the drivers aren't installed. I'm not connected to the internet because again, this I'm not sure about this OS. So I'm going to wipe and then reinstall Windows and then install the graphics drivers.